Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I'm going to be doing some more DIYs with the Dollar Tree crates. So these crates I actually picked up at Michael's because I cannot find them anywhere at the Dollar Tree. So they are very, very similar to each other, and they are 99 cents at Michael's. I just did a ship to home. You can do store pickup. With ship to home you can get 12, so I chose 12. You can use a 20% off coupon, and they end up being cheaper than 99 cents. So you guys, let's jump into some more crate DIYs. First, a DIY, I'll be using 2 of these crates, and I'm calling this a Dollar Tree video just because I know a lot of people know you can get these crates at Dollar Tree. But these ones I actually end up picking up at Michael's because I cannot find them at my Dollar Tree anywhere. And I'm just going to be using the Waverly Chalk Paint in White to paint the 2 crates and these 2 wooden dowels. These were from the Dollar Tree. These are just the longer ones. I am not sure what size. They were just kind of what I had left over. And then once everything is dry, I'm just going to be taking my glue gun and hot gluing the 2 crates together. Also, this is my second wood crate video I have done. So if you've not seen my other one, I will leave it in the description box below so you can check it. And then I picked up this fresh flower market sign from Dollar Tree recently. So if you have not been to your Dollar Tree in a while, I'm hoping that they have these because they have the cutest like summer gardening type signs out right now. They are so cute. So I just flipped it over, and then I'm just using the wooden dowels, and I'm just hot gluing those right to the edges. And I had to make sure that they were straight because we were going to be standing this up, and we did not want the sign crooked. Once everything was dry, I did just hot glue the edges of the crates. So this is the back side because I'm going to be attaching the wooden dowels to the back side. I was actually going to put this in the middle or in the center of the crates so you couldn't see the wooden dowels. You could definitely do it that way, but this is just the way I decided to do it. I think it looks really cute either way. I also put my wooden dowels just a little too far out so they would not go inside the crates unless I wanted to re-glue everything, rip everything apart. So I just opted to do this, and I think it looks so cute. So since it said Fresh Flower Market, I decided to add some greenery. This came from a yard sale. I picked up like a big garbage bag full of boxwood and greenery and fall florals and all that for $5. So I've never used this. It's kind of like a garland, so I decided to cut it down and just add it right into these crates. And then I have had so many succulents. I reuse my succulents all the time. So I just had a big box of them, plus I picked up some new ones from Dollar Tree this year, and I thought this would look really cute just placed right inside the crates. You could definitely use any kind of flowers that you like, but I just really like this greenery color, this light greens. I'm just all about this color scheme. Next DIY, I'll be using 4 of these crates, and this is the Nutmeg Brown color by Apple Barrel, and I'm just mixing it with some water to make a stain. If you're new to my channel, this is just how I really like to make stain for wood pieces. It just works a lot better. It's not messy, and you can actually just do it in your house because it doesn't smell bad. I actually really like the smell of stain, but it just kind of works well when you're in a, you know, not a ventilated area. You just go ahead and grab some paint and some water and make your own stain. Once all the crates were stained / painted, I'm just going to be gluing them together. So I just glued 2 together first, and then I glued the other 2. And then they were kind of uneven just because the crates are not all the same sizes, which is kind of a pain sometimes when you really want them to line up. So I did have to redo this a couple times to make sure that they were at least going to lay straight. because there was quite a big gap here when I made it like this. So I ended up ripping the crates apart before the glue dried. It was a whole thing, so but I guess before you glue, just make sure it was all going to line up good. So the crates were glued together. I just took these wooden stakes and I did cut these down. These are 8 inches long. These wood stakes came from Dollar General. They're $1 a piece. They are 3 foot long, and these were kind of left over from a different DIY. So I try to use up as much as possible to get my bang for my buck. If you guys don't know what I'm making already, it's going to be one of these like little toolboxes, these little crates with the handles, whatever you'd like to call them. I did cut the wood stakes down 8 inches long, and then I'm just measuring out the inside because I'm going to be using this wood dowel from Walmart. I'm not sure what size this one is, but there's a bunch of different ones. They're all 98 cents. I just choose whatever size you want. Once I cut it down, I did paint it black with the Waverly chalk paint and ink, and then glued it together, and that is all I did for this one. This one was really easy to do. You could paint this whatever color you wanted, you could style it however you wanted. I just decided to add some little greenery pieces and some like leftover florals that I had already cut up, and I think this is so stinking cute. Next one is a favorite of mine. I'm just going to be using the Waverly chalk paint in white and painting 2 of these crates. Once the crates were dry, I did glue these 2 together, just like the other ones. I feel like I'm just really repetitive at this point. And then once those are glued together, I picked up these cute little frames from Dollar General. They were $2 a piece, but if you can find the really cute galvanized ones from Dollar Tree, you could definitely pick those up as well, and you'd save $4. But I love this galvanized look. These are so pretty. I did end up taking the clips off. They are just on with a screw, so I just unscrewed them, took the little clips off, and then just screwed the screw right back in, and I think that looks just as good. And I'm just gluing them like a little window pane. Part is completely optional, but I just like to use craft sticks or popsicle sticks and put them on the back to secure it. I know the backside doesn't look very pretty or nice, but I think these frames would have definitely fell apart unless I wanted to use E6000 or some other kind of like better glue. But I just went with hot glue, glue them together, threw some craft sticks on the backside, and you're not going to tell unless you turn it around. I didn't really think this part through, but I'm just gluing the crates to the bottom of this, and there was some gapping. I did want it to stand up pretty straight. So I ended up taking some like little wooden blocks from the Dollar Tree and putting them underneath the crate just so it would all be flush and stay secure, and they would both be level with each other because the frames were up a little bit higher. So I did decide to use Chalk Couture stencils. I have not used Chalk Couture as much as I would like, but I did start becoming a designer. I don't talk about it a whole lot, but if you guys want to check Chalk Couture out, I will leave my link in the description box below. And all it is, they're just reusable stencils. Use a little bit of chalk paste, like a little bit goes a long way. They are peel and stick, and the stickiness comes right back as soon as you wash them. I definitely recommend, if you do want to try these out, that you clean these stencils as soon as you are finished, because I didn't do that with a couple and they were a big pain to clean, but they also left like a really bad like paste residue over the top, and you definitely don't want that. So this was just super cute. I just wanted this like little farm fresh eggs with the chicken. I just decided to put it in the middle of a little chalkboard. This little chalkboard came from Dollar General, but you could definitely pick similar ones up like this from Dollar Tree. And then I just took one of these little command hooks from Dollar Tree, put it on the top so I could change out this chalkboard. And with Chalk Couture, you can just wipe away the stencil and reuse the chalkboard. So I think that is also really, really great. DIY. I'll be using 3 of these crates and this espresso brown by Arteza, mixing it with some water to make another stain. I just really wanted a darker wood, so I went with a little bit of water and a darker brown color paint. And I'm just going back in with some more Chocolate stencils and these little chalkboard labels from Dollar Tree. And I kind of knew this may or may not work out. This one did not work out, but I really liked the way the stencil kind of peeled off some of the chalkboard label, because this is just like paper. Don't use paper. I thought I ruined these stencils. It did end up coming off with like super hot water, but you can see the black residue on the back side. And it kind of started peeling away, but I really, like I said, liked that rusticness of it, the little like dirty, grungy look. So I left it like that. I thought about redoing it. I decided not to because, like I said, I just really liked the way it looked. And then I did it with a couple more, and those worked out just fine. It didn't rip any of the chalkboard. So these are more of those little wood stakes from Dollar General. Cut them down, stain them the same color as the crates. And these are about 3 to 3.5, 4 inches long. I think they're about 4 inches long. And I'm just gluing them to the inside of the crates, and I'm going to be stacking the crates on top of each other using these wood stakes for support. For some reason, you're going to see the 2 of these wood stakes are a little bit shorter. I did not realize that. I don't know. I don't have a clue how I did not see that. So you're going to see there's like a tiny little gap towards the top, but it didn't really bother me at all, so I left it as is. These little like metal corner pieces, these came off Amazon, and I will link those for you guys. They are so cute, and I can't remember how many they come in, but I will link it for you in the description box. And I just glued them to the bottom of these crates, but this just gives like such a really nice like look to these. I thought it was just like a perfect little touch. I was kind of going for like a rustic farmhouse type like vintage look, and I definitely think this did the trick. And then I just started dry brushing with Waverly chalk paint in white because I just did not like how they were just completely brown. I wanted to give it just a little bit of extra. And then I decided to glue the rest of the little chalkboard labels with the Chocolate stencil on. And I just love the way this turned out. I think it is so stinking cute. You're going to need 3 different types of paint. This is the espresso brown with a little bit of water once again, and these are actually the crates from Dollar Tree. So I showed this in a sticker hack video that I did. I will link that as well, but I just want to show you guys in case you have not seen that video, and this was just one of my favorite things I did with these crates. I'm also using the Waverly chalk paint in Elephant to paint the second one, and then the third one I paint is just in the Waverly chalk paint in white. Dollar Tree has some really cute stickers, and I loved these metal looking ones. They had ones for the corners, they had ones for the edges. I thought these were really cool, so I decided to add them to the sides of the crates. a larger piece like this on Pinterest or Amazon, something specific like that. So I wanted to kind of recreate it in a smaller version. So I decided to just use my Cricut, cut out a couple decals, wild flower seeds, fresh cut flowers, and some type of herb. I cannot remember exactly which one that said, but you're going to see in the end. But I just used my transfer tape by Arteza and put these right on the crates. And then I went in with this Arteza bronze color just to kind of dry brush the crates to give it a little bit of extra like vintage look. And then I just love the way that this looks. I think like a gold would look great, a bronze would look great. I just really, really love these colors. Make this stand off the ground just a little bit. I just glued the 4 corners to the bottom crate and just added 4 beads. These beads came in a big box or a big bundle from Walmart a long time ago, and I have quite a few left over, so I decided to start using some of the stuff that I have, and I just think this is so cute. DIY is actually from mystery box DIY I did recently. I'm using the espresso brown once again with some water, mix it together to stain these crates. For this, I decided to use some of these fun stickers. I love this like gold amber color. I thought this was really pretty for the center, and so I just stuck that right on one of the crates. And then I decided to use these really cute like wood cutouts from the Dollar Tree as well to glue to the center of the crates. And I just use what I had left of those little vintage type stickers from Dollar Tree once again, and I just put them in the center of the crate on each side. And I'm also using these stickers from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm just going to be putting these in the corner. They have so many different kinds, so definitely check out your Dollar Tree when you go. I don't normally look at stickers, but when I seen a bunch of these really fun ones recently, I knew I had to snag them up because I would eventually figure out what to do with them. Like I said, this was part of a mystery box challenge, so I have these wood beads. This is actually like a brain teaser puzzle from Dollar Tree, and I just wanted these to stand up as well, so I just use these for little feet, and that is it for these crates. Alright you guys, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider sticking around and subscribing. And that's it, so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!